This gentleman's standing up. He's ready to. Drum roll right there. All right, everybody. Turn your attention right here.
How's it going, everyone? I'm Skylar. First, I'd like to thank everyone that came to this evening to celebrate the uniting of true love between Matt and Rhiannon. As I know, many people felt the same as I did. When Matt finally asked Rhiannon to marry him, we were all finally like, really, dude? Took you long enough. I met Matt back in 2010. Shortly after you guys heard about the event, ended up in the hospital. But it was that time that brought Matt and I closer together, and it's a date I would never change. After that, later that year, I met Rhiannon as the lovely chauffeur for the night for semi-formal. I got to see a lot of couples that night, and no couple showed true love and true happiness as this couple did. So Rhiannon, you've become a great friend throughout this time. We've done everything from cards to volleyball. Jason here might not like cards so much, but many breakfast, lunch, and dinners, and I would never change any one of the moments, and both of you are more like family than just friends to me. So I wish you two the happiest of times, and cannot wait to our paths keep on crossing, and we can have some great adventures like we have in the past. Congrats.
So we'd also like to thank all of you for making it out here tonight to join us in celebrating the marriage of Rhiannon and Matthew. I'm Angelique, and this is Skylar. We're Rhiannon's sisters. Today marks the 5th year that Rhiannon and Matt have been together, but it marks also the first day that we get to call Matthew our brother.
A little bit about Rhiannon is we did everything together. We do everything together. Now our journey's kind of taken us a little separate places into Wichita, Omaha, and Kansas City. But, growing up, we got so many memories, and we got to be in school with one another. And we always grew up, thinking, who are we going to be with later on? Who are we going to share, all these memories with, and maybe be, in the same city with one another. But our paths took different routes, and now we're a little separated. But anyways, a memory I'd like to share about Rhiannon, thinking through all the memories that we've all had with her, was when Angelique and I and Rhiannon, we used to go on vacation, and my parents had an RV. Well, we were little. We all went out to the RV, and, well, she knows the story. She's starting to laugh already. Well, what happened is Angelique and I shut the RV door. Rhiannon's hand was still there. It shut onto her finger, and we had no idea. And, Angelique and I are doing whatever, and Rhiannon says, "Can you guys come open this RV door?" And we're like, no. Why can't you open it yourself? And because, it's like, you open it all the time. Why do we have to be your slave drivers? Well, she's like, no, my finger's in the door. I can't get it open. And that's the thing about Rhiannon. She's calm but direct. She remains calm, but she's very firm and direct. And same with how she caught Matthew. She was firm, calm, and direct. And Matthew, you might not ever marry your mother, you thought, but I feel like from knowing Kathy, she is calm but direct. So you definitely got to keep her there.
The same could go with Rhiannon, though, for about, you never thought you'd marry your dad. So Matt is so much like our dad. It's really funny. But, but one of the first major transitions that we had in our lives was when Rhiannon decided to go to K-State for her freshman year of college, and Skylar and I chose to go to Washburn. But, you know, I think God had a plan for Rhiannon, as I was kind of said earlier, but Rhiannon was enrolled in a leadership class, and Matt happened to be in the same class as her. And Rhiannon would spend time studying in front of the fireplace, because if any of you know Rhiannon, if it's 100 degrees outside, she's going to be in front of a fireplace. She is cold all the time. But she started telling us about this guy who she met in her leadership class, but would sometimes just come and sit by the fireplace and not say anything to her. Just sit there. And so we got to start hearing about him, and
So as sisters, of course, we always talk about our guys. And she started talking about him before they'd even started dating or even really officially going to go out. She showed us this senior picture, this face shot, where he looks like Dr. McDreamy from Grey's Anatomy. So he was known as Mr. McDreamy for a while.
And so we hear all about him, and then one day we finally get to meet him, and we've been able to spend the past 5 years getting to know him as a person and realizing how much he is like our dad and how awesome he is. And I remember just all this. One thing that really stuck out to me about you, Matt, is all the sweet and caring things that you always did for Rhiannon. Rhiannon gets really stressed out about school, especially when she decided to go to Washburn to do nursing. And Matt just always knows how to keep her relaxed and in check. And so I also remember all the times that he would write little notes for her to find and give her candy, and their date nights for those half-price appetizers at Applebee's, like every week. And so that's like their tradition now, I think. So, but and then today when he sent her that card and those flowers, oh man, amongst all the stress of everything, he had Ty bring over some flowers and a card for her. It was just so sweet. It was so sweet.
We're just very, very happy for you. You know, we were going to share this story about the Skype thing, and we're trying to play a trick on Matt. Well, I said Matthew in it and totally threw it off. And I just want to say, like, not only has Matt been, you know, our whole family and group of friends, we love you to death. Loved you from the start and will continue loving you forever. But we love his family too. Like, his family has been so open to our family. We get to go to the cabin, lake house on little dates. Even went to one of their family Christmases when we had done our Christmas at a different time. That just tells you what type of family, how open and warm they are, and how warm and loving they've taught their son. So, to the bride and groom and Mr. Bentley, may you forever have happiness.
Thank you so much. Let's hear it again for Skylar, and Angelique. And thank you so much for sharing those little pieces of your life with us. It's just so very cool.